Hello, dear friends, dear astrology lovers. I hope you are all doing very good. We have passed by a struggling April month, and now coming May is not also very sympathetic. So I would like to share these details with you in this video and give you some little warnings on what to be careful about this coming month. Our first planetary position is the conjunction of Sun and Mercury on Taurus 14 degree on 4th, 5th and 6th of May. This is going to be on Menkar star. So our own self and our communication is going to be our focus. In relationships, especially with our lovers, we are open to, how can I say, we are really open to be cheated. So be careful on this issue too. Monetary issues are going to be a big problem this month. If you want to invest your money, please pay attention to take ideas of some professionals, because we can make some wrong investments and lose money. So please be very careful about this, because Venus is going to be challenging this month. Mercury is going to be in Taurus until 12th of May. Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus is directly linked with money. So our all communication is going to be mainly about money issues during these days. On 7th of May, there will be a full moon on Scorpio, and Regulus will be rising at that moment. This is showing us that leaders, money holders, powerful people are going to have some struggling times with this full moon effects. Especially USA is not looking very good on this full moon. There will be really big people strikes during these days. People will be on the streets to get against the government. So USA seems to have some hard times during all May. In Turkey, I'm expecting some new regulations, especially on restaurants, cafes, and places that sell alcohol. Some new rules and regulations will be applied to these places, as far as I can see. On 13th of May, Mars is entering Pisces. This may be a reason some unexpected arrestment news. Neptune is going to make our mind a little bit blurry, so we might be a little bit lazy during this time until 28th of June. We might be a little bit impulsive. Hospitals and jails are going to be a subject during these days. We might want to look inside ourselves, because Neptune is linked with 12th house, and Pisces is related with 12th house. As I say, we might be a little bit lazy because everything is blurry and it is going to annoy us a little bit. Metaphysical subjects can be, again, subject to these days. We might learn more about the alien stuff during these days. Also, this can help us to solve some unsolved issues that have been waiting for a long time. So this is good news. So please pay attention and not be too lazy, and try to focus on your thoughts. On 12th of May, the Saturn, the Kronos, is starting its retrograde movement. It is now in Aquarius. On 2nd of July, it is going to enter back to Capricorn, and until it's 20 degrees till 30th of September, it is going to retrograde in Capricorn. So Saturn is going to make us recheck the things that happened in the last 6 months that we had to learn. If we did not learn from our experiences, Saturn is going to make us re-experience all of them one by one again. The people in authorities are going to really get challenged during this time, especially these 5 days between 25th of May until 30th of May. What we experience is going to be really karmic. So there won't be a lot to make about these things in these 5 days. So please try to be calm. Mars in Pisces will help us a little bit more to create some hobbies and stuff. So it will be good to distract yourself with these little details, with artsy issues, little hobbies is going to help us. People who have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio in their natal charts, especially in the beginning degrees, are going to get more affected from this retrograde of Saturn. But if you have a retro Saturn in your natal chart, after 5th of July, when Saturn retrogrades in Capricorn, will have a relief a little bit. So during these days, during Saturn retrograde, especially collective public issues are going to be more important to all of us than personal issues. Borders, big investments, countries are going to have really problematic problems. Authority figures need to double check and recheck their disciplinary systems, really. So all of these are going to slowly increase until 24th of August, where the first Mars and Saturn square happens, and the second one happens on 29th of September. So these 2 days will be the days that we are going to experience the real results of these challenging, struggling public issues. So this Saturn retrograde also is going to affect our skin, our bones. We may have problems with our teeth. So please be careful with these details too. On 12th of May, Mercury is entering Gemini, which is a very good one within this month, and it is going to move in Gemini until 28th of May. It is going to help us, support us to be able to focus on details and communication. This is really good. But Mercury and Mars are going to be in their last degrees on 10th and 11th of May. So we might be impulsive during these 2 days. I would like to attract your attention to these 2 days too. On 15th of May, Mercury and Mars are going to be in square. So again, be careful to be impulsive. On 15th and 17th of May, these 3 days, Sun is going to be at Capulus star, and it is going to be in Algolid degrees, which is really a malefic, bad degree. It is better for us to deal with our own self, not deal with other people's stuff. It will be much better to prepare some art stuff, cook for our family. Otherwise, we might face with some problems actually. One of the other biggest planetary movements of this month is Venus retrograding in Gemini. This is going to challenge all of us to reach money. Especially 25th of May is a really challenging day for Turkey because it is getting some Uranian aspects from transit planets, and monetary issues are going to be a big problem. Speculative problems are going to appear. We should be really calm, try to act calm during this day. Yes, it starts around like 25th of May and is going to continue until end of month. During Venus retrograde, I do not recommend you to buy or sell anything, because if you buy anything, there is a risk of you to pay more than its value to what you're buying. So if you would like to purchase one thing, especially a big thing, it's better to wait until retrograde ends, which is going to end on 26th of June. The other aspect we're going to experience this month is the retrograde of Jupiter. This is bad news really, because Jupiter is the planet that was supporting us with the retrograde of Saturn, but now Jupiter is also retrograding in Capricorn, which is the house of the which is the planet of the Saturn, and Jupiter and Saturn don't like each other. So our holy support is going to be lessened, unfortunately. On 20th of May, Sun is entering Gemini, so happy birthday, Geminis. And after 2 days, there is going to be a new moon on 22nd of May in Gemini. This is going to help us to meet with our karmic lover for some of us. This is really good news. But I also would like to warn you that we should be careful to accidents in traffic, in communication, and in our houses. It is not a very nice new moon. Countries like Italy, Norway, Egypt, Arabs, Iraq, Syria, Cyprus, Turkey, Japan might be affected a little bit more from this new moon. There can be some unexpected weather conditions within these days, some different natural things can occur. So we should be careful about this. So as you can see, May is going to be another difficult and challenging month for all of us. Monetary issues are going to be a huge topic for all of us. So try to be cool, stay with your loved people, protect yourself from this virus. Thank you very much for watching my video. I wish you all have a fantastic and nice May. Thank you very much.